Morning, James. Excuse me, sorry. Just echoing what the manager was saying there. A difficult time for the club. As captain, what have you said to the players? You know, it is still a massive week, but I suppose you have to make that balance, don't you? Excuse me.
Yeah, it's obviously a devastating time for the club and everyone that knew Jimmy, his family, and yeah, it's obviously yesterday was really difficult to take. We all took to our own to obviously to mourn Jimmy. Obviously, people obviously still doing it now, but I know Jimmy wouldn't want the fuss. He'd want us to pull our socks up, roll our sleeves up, and get stuck into tomorrow. And even in training today, that was him, the standard that he set. So it's about just getting around the lads today, making sure we have a really good session, and which I know we will. And when we come tomorrow, I know everyone will be ready to go. And you know, for the first whistle, you know, we're going to do it for the club, do it for the fans, and obviously do it for Jimmy.
Gabriel, please.
Hi, James. Yourself included and several of the players put a really heartfelt post yesterday online. Excuse me. Could you just tell us, especially as captain, what Jimmy meant to you and meant to the players? Yeah,
I love Jimmy to bits. He was one of the first people that I came in to see when I first joined the club. You know, I remember the first time I met him, I asked him for the number 2, and you know, he gave us some stick for me even asking him. And you know, we've created such a special relationship over the years, so it's really hard to take. And obviously, the boys that have even just came in this season, they've created special relationships with Jimmy. So he's the heart and soul of this place. But you know, it's we have to obviously focus on the game and try and put the best performance that he would want us to do, and obviously try and reach a final where he would obviously want to go, and that's our aim.
Joshua, please.
Hi, James. Just on the game yesterday, obviously for you joined the club when they're in the second division, and much has been made of your journey with the club. From your perspective, how crazy is it to now be within a game of a European final, and what does that mean to you personally?
Yeah, personally, it means a lot because it has been a journey, but it's been the journey that, you know, it's been expected. We've always tried to improve each year, you know, from the board all the way down to players, to youth. We're trying to improve, trying to get better, make the place around us better, and we want to be in these competitions, do really well with it. You know, we've been knocking at the door the past few seasons, and you know, we're obviously a step closer, and you know, it'll be an unbelievable achievement if we can get to the final.
Abraham, top spot, please.
Hi, James. How are you? Okay.
You okay?
How much do the players need to be nervous ahead of this game, because it's such a big game, 90 minutes away from a European final? How much excited? How much? I guess I'm asking sort of for the feelings of the players and what you need to have inside you to get over the line.
I think that'll be maybe a little bit of nerves, but you know, we're playing at home in front of our 50,000 fans. It's another good team that's going to get put in front of us, another team of 11 players. So I think, you know, the boys will soak it up, and we know the fans will be right behind us, and you know, that's what we'll want and that's what we'll need. And you know, all we can do is give it our best and give it our all and leave everything on that pitch and have no regrets. And you know, if we do that, then we've got every fighting chance to get ourselves into a final.
Robert, please.
Morning, James. I'm just wondering what you're expecting from Leipzig. It's a difficult scoreline for them, isn't it? And do you think, and it's going to be some atmosphere, you'd imagine, tomorrow night, do you think that can affect them?
I hope so. I hope our atmosphere can affect him. And he's seen obviously the Braga game. We got an early goal, and you know, that really kicked us on. So we obviously would like to replicate it, get an early goal, and you know, really get after him. But seen really good teams come to Ibrox and, you know, struggle sometimes. So I hope that is the case tomorrow night. And, you know, we as a team, we've just got to make it as hard as possible and try and do everything possible to get the result and obviously limit their chances, because we obviously know they're going to be a threat. But yeah, we've just got to try and do everything possible.
The last two for Matthew Lindsay and then Mike, please, to finish.
Hi, James. I was hoping I could ask another question about Jimmy. Would I be right in thinking that Jimmy always insisted if Rangers had won a game that you wore the same captain's armband in the next game as a kind of, you know, good luck winning habit? And is that something that, you know, you plan to continue going forward?
Yeah, there's that is obviously a true story with the captain's armband. Unless it got too dirty, then we come to an agreement and say, yeah, right, I need a new one. Yeah, there's so many small details. It's going to be a bit strange when Jimmy's not obviously going to be there. But yeah, they're the small things that everyone had with him. You know, he always had something different with every other player, and that was one of mine. And you know, before every game, he'd put my captain's armband on. So it's going to be strange, but you know, I'm more determined to do everything in my power to make him proud.
And Matthew, and Mike, sorry.
Hi, James. It's very unusual for one of the teams from the out with the top 5 leagues in Europe to get this far and to get to a Europa League final. Do you think that you might have quite a lot of kind of neutral support around Europe as a team from one of the smaller leagues hoping to get there?
I don't know. It's, you know, we obviously concentrate on, you know, our fans and ourselves, but if neutral fans are supporting us, then great. You know, we all have the same goal. We all want to be playing in Seville come end of the season, and that's what we want. And you know, we as players obviously want to make the club and the fans proud.